Hi Glenn, I see here we have some equipment. How do you use them?
Yes, well, you know, I've been training alone for 30 years, and so I always look for new ways to pimp up my training, but also to stimulate me and to challenge me and see how I can improve or keep at least the same level. And I found some things on Phoenix here, and they're really good. Actually, these power paddles I like a lot, and there's a friend of mine, a coach friend of me in Malibu, developed them years ago. And the good thing with them is that they're thin in front, which means there's not so much pressure on the shoulder joints. Because a lot of swimmers get, and even triathletes get problems with the shoulders. So with these ones, it focuses more on the back of the pool. So you train triceps, but not putting too much pressure on the shoulders. And you just put them on like this. This way. Just saving the shoulders and still getting good training from the paddle. Another good thing that I've been waiting for years, the agility paddles. And see, I always trained with paddles and always took away the wristband, because with the wristband on, you can actually not pull through. You can do wrong, or you can do mistakes in the pull and still keep the paddle on. I took then the wristband off always, so if I don't finish the stroke, or if I pulling incorrectly, I would lose the paddle. So it was a good self-coaching. Then Finns came up with this agility paddle, and this is absolutely what I dreamed of. You put the thumb in here, and this I highly recommend. And if you now slice into the water, you will lose the paddle. If you don't finish properly, you will lose the paddle. So it forces you to swim correctly, keep a good technique, pressure on the water, and still getting that benefit of training with a paddle. Look at this. I hope I don't lose it. It's even good for a breaststroker like me. So, this is a snorkel, and it's not for scuba diving or for the kids having fun with in the pool. They can do that also, but this has become one of the most important training equipment now all over the world, for top swimmers also and elite swimmers, and to work on their perfect technique without having concern about the breathing or turning the head. This I recommend, especially if you're a beginner swimmer. This is the latest fun. And this is especially for backstroke and freestylers, to keep the feeling rotation of the body when you swim freestyle. I'm going to put it on. Quite easy to put on. And I even use it for breaststroke, to feel my hips, how they move with the water. I think originally it's thought for more for freestyle and backstrokers, but it works for breaststroke. It forces me also and makes me feel more how I should rotate, because when I swim freestyle, I mostly do open water races and long distance. I lay pretty flat in the water, and this will improve my swimming length of each stroke, like this. strengthen the torso. This we can of course combine with other things like the snorkel. So this was just a few examples of how you can make your training more interesting and more aware of your technique and to improve yourself. So let's do it. Have fun.